Welcome, TTI family. Buckle up because today we're diving into an epic house makeover. We're tagging along with the wizards over at Cleanup Free 2T, a channel that's like HGTV on a caffeine high. These guys operate in Vietnam and have a knack for turning abandoned properties into stunning homes. A once glorious villa, now a sad victim of neglect, weather, and the occasional rodent rave. Vietnamese villas don't just age gracefully, they go out kicking and screaming. Roofs buckle, foundations throw tantrums, and the whole place becomes a structural soap opera. They have to tackle the jungle that's taken over the yard. Weeds and overgrown plants can hide all sorts of booby traps like uneven ground and sneaky obstacles. In Vietnam's tropical climate, roofs face the dual torment of torrential rains and relentless sunlight. Tiles go MIA, cracks invite leaks, and next thing you know, it's a water park inside. The foundation, meanwhile, is about as stable as a soap bubble on a windy day. The guys at Cleanup Free 2T know the drill. Stabilize the roof and foundation, or the house will fold faster than a cheap tent. Inside, it's a scene straight out of a horror movie. Debris, mold, and possibly a raccoon squatters union. Cleaning isn't just about making the place look nice. It's about survival. Clearing out the muck lets inspectors and contractors see what they're up against. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, except this onion smells like mildew and disappointment. Once the dust and grime are gone, they can document the villa's sorry state, take measurements, and plan the rescue operation. Mold is a major player in this tragic drama. It creeps in, brings a musty funk, and refuses to leave. Early detection and eviction of mold are crucial to prevent it from spreading its nasty little spores everywhere. These guys use high-pressure water and industrial-strength detergents to blast away the dirt. Think of it as giving the villa a much-needed spa day. Operators suit up like they're going into battle, armed with slip-resistant boots and safety gear to fend off the flying debris and fumes. The high-pressure water jets do the heavy lifting, making light work of even the toughest grime. It's like using a fire hose on a barbecue stain. Highly satisfying and surprisingly effective. So, after blasting the villa's exterior with enough pressurized water to clean a battleship, the place is already looking less like a haunted house and more like something you'd consider living in, if you were feeling adventurous. The beauty of this technique is that it's not only fast, but also eco-friendly. Fewer chemical cleaners mean fewer weird smells and a lot less guilt about killing the planet while saving a house. Now that the villa is sparkling like a kid after their first bath in a week, it's time to deal with the cracks, those sneaky little invaders in window frames and walls that are just begging to let water, and worse, inside. To keep the moisture monsters out, these guys get to work with caulk and epoxy resin like they're icing a giant cake. Except this cake could cave in on you if you don't get the layers just right. For minor cracks, caulk is the weapon of choice, sealing gaps faster than you can say, "no more leaks." But when the cracks are more like canyons, epoxy resin steps in. This stuff bonds to concrete, masonry, and metal like a superglue on steroids. filling every crevice and giving those weakened areas a much-needed spine. Once the cracks are all patched up, it's time to prepare the villa for its makeover. Next up, pre-painting is a vital step in the renovation process. It's like giving the villa a suit of armor against the elements. A good layer of primer and paint over the repaired surfaces seals those cracks tight, providing an extra barrier against moisture, UV rays, and the general wear and tear of Vietnam's tropical climate. In a place where humidity is a constant companion and monsoons drop by unannounced, protecting the villa from moisture is crucial. Paint acts as a waterproof barrier, keeping the elements at bay. UV-resistant paint, meanwhile, shields the villa from sun damage, preserving both its looks and structural integrity. Pre-painting is like a makeover for the villa. It conceals repairs, giving the exterior a cohesive and polished appearance. No more patchy walls and mismatched colors. For this transformation to last, the repairs need to be cleaned, dried, and primed properly. By breathing new life into these old structures, Cleanup Free 2T isn't just saving history, they're also fostering sustainable development. Restoring a villa leaves a much smaller carbon footprint than building a new one from scratch. Plus, these beautifully restored villas can boost local tourism, create jobs, and instill a sense of pride among the community. If you're loving this transformation, don't forget to check out Cleanup Free 2T's profile for more amazing projects. Let us know your favorite part in the comments, and until next time, keep dreaming big.